What's up, guys? We look at Andy. Oh wait, let's try that again. What's up, guys? We decided to make our meal prepping like its own little video, its own little series, so that way you can show it a little bit more. Like, these are all going to be realistic things and not just your regular degular. I don't know, maybe it's regular degular, who knows. I'm gonna try and not make it regular degular, but it's to help with the portions, help make things easier throughout the week. Nothing's weighed in exact grams or nothing. If you guys are looking for that, that's not what's here. Maybe in the, I don't know, I don't know, but it's not gonna be extreme portions or anything. You'll see. The meal prep bowls are made for things to get portioned. But yeah, so today we're gonna go grab groceries for that. And yeah.
Okay, I just ended the previous vlog. Right now we are going to start the meal prepping, I believe. I haven't actually eaten breakfast, so somewhere in between starting the meal prep, I'm probably gonna cook up some breakfast for me and Andy to eat. He's currently out, doing something for work. He'll be back soon though, but something to eat and start meal preps. Okay, I need half of this, so like these four for what I'm going to marinate, and then the other four are going to be for something else. I'm doing Locrio de Pollo with 4 of them, and then the other 4 is just going to be air fried chicken. And my chickens are rinsed, so here's a little piece used. I'm just going to wash my hands. Okay, so now I'm going to do there's a little bit of water in here, but I'm going to do the marination for the air frying chicken, and then this one's going to be the Locrio, or vice versa. Actually, let me do this there, because this is going to have a little bit more, maybe. For the air fried chicken, and I forget where I saw this recipe, but I'm going to put some olive oil on there. This is Johnny's seasoning. Throw Johnny's on here. Garlic powder. This is parsley. This is some Italian seasoning. Paprika. Cayenne pepper. And I think I'm missing one more. Let me grab it. You can hear the coffee being made behind me. That's for Andy. And then just some chili flakes. And where's the cover? Is that the cover? So for the Locrio, I needed onions, and it specifically asked for this garlic, adobo, black pepper, and it does say ground oregano, but I usually just throw in this oregano and everything turns out fine. So we're gonna let it marinate in this. Oh, and a lemon. Let it marinate all together like that. Usually it's a lime, but I had lemons. I'm doing a lot of, usually I use this, and I have to use this for the Locrio. It should still taste just fine, and do what it's supposed to do. Well, lemon has been in the fridge and it just froze my fingers, the juice. So far, that's it. I need some garlic. Throw it in here. I'm not a follower of recipes. Exactly. I pull up a recipe to figure out the ingredients, kind of figure out the general steps, and then proceed as needed. And I did forget one thing. I forgot the bell peppers. Let me grab those. So I just need one bell pepper. Okay, everything for the Locrio has been added to this bowl. Onion. And just washed my tongs. I'm just flip this one also. And if the seasonings I threw on top doesn't look like enough, add more. See, look at that. I did want to make it with some sofrito in it, but we're out. On to the next thing. Oh my god. Okay, the camera died earlier, but the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on Chicken Kelaguan. I'm cheating a little bit because I'm not barbecuing it. It's cold, so we're using rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna make tzatziki to go with it. So that will be a meal option. I've made some grated coconut. I only have one lemon. I'm gonna use some lemon powder. And babe, when you're done there, can you bring Aggie over here? When you're done. And I've got a bag of pepper. I'm obviously not using all these peppers. And onion. So let's get to work. I'm gonna start cutting up some chicken, and then I'll mix it. And yes, I'm just savagely pulling off chicken. Okay, so I got most of the chicken. This is more than enough for what I'm gonna need, but I got it cut down into pieces. I'm gonna add the coconut, I'm gonna add onion, and we'll season more after. I like to do all of this when you're using rotisserie chicken because usually Chicken Kelaguan is not seasoned that much when it's barbecued. It's like lightly seasoned, then you season when you're mixing. Oh, I still need this. I would season it when barbecuing. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna add some coconut.
Okay, the battery on the GoPro died. This is what I was talking about when I was telling you guys before. I don't know if I showed you already, but battery on the GoPro died as I was doing this, and I just don't want to walk away and go put a battery in when I'm cooking. So, I added the vegetables that were in the bowl, put the marinade in. The chicken, like I said, you wanted to get it to start cooking a bit, browning just a little bit. And then, yeah, you're gonna add water, you're gonna add like more adobo, some of these olives, chicken bouillon. Like I said, it's usually tomato paste, but I'm gonna use salsa just to kind of get a little bit of that tomato flavor in there. And water, and then you're gonna add the rice and you let it all cook together. And yeah, it'll be great. Okay, here's where we're at. I've added all the vegetables, I've added the rice, and I added water and a little bit of soy sauce and the seasonings I showed. And so you're just gonna kind of let this cook, let that rice cook up, let everything steam up and cook in here, and become just a one pot meal is all this really is. And yeah.
Okay, I got the camera back up. This is where we are with the Locrio. It's pretty much done. I'm just letting it cook up a little bit. You can see the rice is cooked. Everything's there. And then I'm just going to throw them in their meal prep bowls. And anyways, I'm going to start plating this once it cools. Which it's going to cool after I turn it off. Cools a bit. I just don't want to put it fresh, hot, right in there. Okie smokes. Okay, I'm started the air frying process on here. I'm packed up like 4 bowls of chicken Kelaguan, 3 bowls of the Locrio. We still have some Locrio here, a little bit of chicken Kelaguan, but I think we're gonna eat those now. And I air fry my chicken. So these are gonna go into a bowl. I'm thinking I'm gonna do 3 bowls. Cut one of these into 3 and split it amongst those. Okay, 1 chicken and this one. I need 3 of them. 2. And here. And up here. Delicious. And then this one I will cut into 3 little pieces and put into the bowls. And these are gonna have mashed potatoes and broccoli, I think was the plan. I'm gonna wash some of these dishes so I can continue cooking. Gonna go up here for now until I need it again. Up next is gonna be pepper steak. I need something to cook that in. It'll look perfect. Right size for it. I'm just gonna use jar garlic to make life easier. I know the world has a thing against jar garlic, but I'm cooking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things. Okay, if I can cut off a little bit of time, I'm cutting off that little bit of time. For far too long, and the blessings still bring. Okay, things you didn't see since when did I last show you? I think you saw me cooking pepper steak, which is now been cooked, been put in a bowl. I made mashed potatoes that went with the air fried chicken. And like I said, at the end of all of this, I'm going to show you everything. But yeah, so I need to wash this pot, and I'm going to boil some noodles. So the noodles I'm going to boil are, where the heck are they? Where the heck are they? There they are. So they are these Veggie Craft penne noodles. Yeah, so I'm gonna use these penne noodles. I'm gonna make, I'm gonna keep calling it spaghetti because that's what I call it, but I know it's not spaghetti because it doesn't have spaghetti noodles, but it has a spaghetti meat sauce or a red meat sauce. I don't know, but I call it spaghetti, and I prefer these. I prefer penne noodles. My sink, I empty it, I wash, and it's full again because I'm cooking. I am now on meal number. I've done air fryer chicken, I've done the Locrio, I've done pepper steak, I've done Chicken Kelaguan, and I'm on meal number 5 that I'm working on. A type of meal. 5th type of meal I'm working on. So, I think I'm doing great. And don't judge me about my sink. These have kind of a red orangey color to them. It says that they are made with peas, lentils, and cauliflower. Sounds great. Something Andrew likes is to use just a tiny little bit of chicken bouillon when boiling noodles. Help make the noodles yummy. A little olive oil to help make the noodles not stick. You can smell the difference in the noodles. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Next, I need to find my tomatoes. So I'm gonna make my sauce from scratch. Should I just throw shredded carrots? No, I have to save those. So let's see what it is. If tomatoes give you heartburn, which it does to me, mostly to Andy though, in all honesty, throw some carrots in there. It makes huge, in my opinion, difference. I notice a difference. He notices a difference. It doesn't have to be a lot. A bit. That might itself be too much as well. You can literally see all my mess that way, but I mean, I don't know who is going to have a beautiful looking place when making all these meals. Like, is it going to stay beautiful the whole time? No, I'm just going to slice these tops off right now. Because I'm really thinking I might not use all of those carrots. Sometimes I put peppers in here if I have peppers, like bell peppers. I've done it with some mushroom. If you use mushroom, it's going to kill the pretty red. FYI, it's not going to be as red. I sometimes put basil if I have. I do not have at this time. And so what you do is you could do veggie stock. You can do beef or chicken. I don't have the actual stock. I meant to buy bone broth. If you want it to be a little bit, I think, higher in protein, you can use bone broth. But I have neither, so I'm using my bouillon to kind of up the flavor while this boils. Right, so we're gonna have it like this. I'm gonna get some onions and some garlic in here. The last of that one onion that I've been working on all day. Yes, like I said, I don't like onions in my food that much. I mean, to eat the actual onion. But I need to use it to cook, so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put water. Just using a random thing here, fill with water. And what you kind of want to do is just let it steep, boil, and cook down. And then once everything's soft and cooked, we will use the immersion blender, turn it into one big old sauce, and mix it with the ground beef. Yeah. Okay, chicken. So I have made my sauce. It's currently on simmer, and I've clearly used my immersion blender. You can see here it's thickened up. Everything's been immersed together or whatever. And then I made the ground beef that's going to go with it. And currently I have a mess, but we've got rice cooking. And we've got broccoli steaming on the top. Trying to get things done together at the same time. If this broccoli doesn't steam by the time the rice is done, I mean, we'll deal with that in a bit, but that's a non-worry right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the ground beef in with the sauce, but I want to taste the sauce first. Right now, going on smell alone, it smells pretty sweet, and so, you know, we need to add more salt or whatever. We obviously would. It is pretty sweet, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Move you guys down, shouldn't we? I'm not going to add too much salt, but I'm going to add salt. And then I think I want a little more of the garlic powder in there. And that made it wonderful. So 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys my pot. Can you see that? I don't even know where my phone is where I can see what you guys are seeing, but whatever. I'm assuming from this angle that you can see it. And I'm just gonna add in my ground beef. And whatever saltiness that comes with that too. Mix in with the sauce. See, we have a great little meat sauce. Now that I'm looking at it, this is way more than I need. You know, that's fine. These noodles, it tastes alright. You could literally taste it's vegetables. I put oil to try and make it not stick. They definitely stuck. Maybe I should have shook them up after they came out, but like, look at that all together. So I'm trying not to like make my noodles into itty bitty pieces, but I am trying to break them up. Okay, here is what it looks like currently, with everything mixed together. Normally, I don't like my spaghetti, like I said, I'm called spaghetti mixed together like this. I don't like my sauce and my noodles pre-mixed ahead of time. I like to put it together in my own plate and have a higher sauce ratio than noodles, but because this is not me just eating this tonight, it's a prepped meal, I am of course doing it like this because it's just easier. So I did this and I was supposed to have only 3 bowls. Oh, it's hot. My rice is done. And so are my broccolis. See, there's the broccoli. I'm not going to pick up and show you the rice because this is hot as heck. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to continue putting things together. I don't know how much more I'm going to go over with you guys, to be honest with you. Because I've done pretty much all the major stuff already. It's mostly just me now packing it and doing the sides. So you'll either see me if I want to show you again my next little thing that I'm working on, or like, you'll see it when it's all done. I'm unsure. Because honestly, when I put you guys away, I work a little faster. Okay, bye. Alright guys, it's days later. I never showed you the finished product. And we're about to run out of like 1 or 2 of these meals ready. So I'm gonna show it to you now. Here they are. Here's the peppered steak. They got green beans and rice. This is chicken Kelaguan. And you can use crackers or tzitzis on the side.
Okay, we're having some sound problems. We lost the sound on the clip. It is days after the day that I said it's days after where I was showing you this food. I'm currently editing this video. So basically, where did I leave off? I think I showed you guys the chicken Kelaguan. And then we were moving on to the spaghetti with the asparagus that's covered in some olive oil and parm. And then here I'm showing you the Locrio. It was supposed to have green beans on the side, but I actually ran out of green beans. I had less than I thought. So maybe I could have made like canned beans or something. That would have been more for Andy because I don't really like canned beans. And now I'm showing you the air fried chicken with mashed potatoes and this broccoli. That's terrible. I'm never buying that broccoli again. It smelled funny. It looked funny. Like, it looks pale and it smelled stinkier than broccoli. I don't like when broccoli smells like that. It was just too strong. And I love some steamed broccoli, but yeah. So that's it. Those were our 5 meals that I made. I think I said I was going to make 6 when I actually think I was going to make 7. But I didn't make the 2 breakfast things, which was the quesadilla and the breakfast burritos. We'll try again this weekend. That was me trying to shove everything into one day. And it was a day Andy worked. And we just had things to do that weekend. So I got exhausted. I was tired. But yeah, so those were our weekly meals for this past week. We've eaten pretty much everything, right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we have like a couple more left, and we're gonna get started on getting the next round going. If you guys like these meal prep videos, just go ahead and let us know if you have any ideas of some meals, because this also helps make things different, you know, because it can be kind of repetitive eating the same thing every week when we're trying to cook while we work, because we're just trying to cook quick. And you know, it gives us the chance to make appropriate vegetable sides, so that way we're getting good portions of each thing and it's a well-balanced meal. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. This is my first time making sure to say these things because it's usually Andy. But bye now.